Alright, hey friend codes, this is Cheeze, which hopefully you knew that already, and I'm doing my staff vlog, which you probably knew already too. I'll shut up. I got a lot of questions. I wasn't expecting to get so many questions, so hopefully I can fit this all in 10 minutes, so I don't have to run over and make 2, but, you know, who knows. Alright, so let's get this rolling. First, Vanna, or Tilde asks, what made you join Friend Codes? Well, I just gotten my brand new DS Fat and Mario Kart, and I had Wi-Fi, so I wanted to find some people to play. And so Doomsdale, who is my cousin, may not know him, joined back in 06, but he left. He told me about the site, so I went ahead and joined back in October of 06, I think. He also asks, what do you feel about the girl stereotype? Not sure exactly what you mean by that. I'm gonna assume that you mean that girls are like horrible gamers and stuff like that. It's true, because usually girls suck at gaming compared to guys, but there are some of us that break the mold. So, what is it like to be on staff? It's interesting, to say the least. But really, you're like a regular member with access to a new forum, and you have to write, and otherwise you'll get like not fed, and you know that's not good. Okay, EY Yoshi asks, or well, he asked if I could wear a zero suit or a cami leotard while vlogging. No, sorry. And then he says, ASDF, I have no idea what to talk about myself. Maybe give some shoutouts or read off some of FC's infamous members' names myself. Sure, you get a shout out because you asked a question, and that's very nice of you. But other than that, I'm not going to give shout outs because there's too many people. Too many people. Okay, Mexican doesn't really ask anything, but he says, this is madness. Seriously, talk about the cool crew on Skype and MSN, am I right? Yeah, oh god. The bunch of us who are always on MSN and Skype together, there's like, who is there? Shido, of course, Meebol, Zenku, Mexican, Vanna, Shadow Dragon, Gabe, or Cat, I guess, Shivam, Shivs, there's, Nesh, who doesn't really use friend codes anymore, but she still joins in the madness. I don't want to forget anyone. Shadow Dragon, did I say him already? I can't remember. There's sometimes Jack Attack, but he usually leaves because he's scared of us or something. Sometimes Monica, but he never gets on MSN. Okay, Shadow Dragon asks, cake or SD? SD or cake? I'm probably gonna go with cake as a food, but Shadow Dragon as a username. It's a pretty awesome username. I heard you like cheesecake, ;O. Yeah, cheesecake is pretty good, but I've never had cheese with a Z cake. That sounds pretty, I don't know, is it cannibalism if you're eating yourself? I don't know. What is this? I don't even, and then he has a picture of some pretty awesome person in a Pikachu costume. I wonder who that could be. Then I yell at them for not asking questions. Volaticus, or Jack Attack, says, will you please briefly state the wonders of Haruhiism and give reasons explaining why people should convert to this wonderful faith? :3. God. Haruhiism is the best religion ever. We basically worship Haruhi, who is from the anime Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. And why should you join? Well, you get to be in the same religion as me and Jack Attack. You don't have to go to church. And you can tell other people that your God is prettier than their God, because she is. Shadow Dragon says something. Okay. TSU, Sue, I don't know how you say that, Sue, I guess, says something in Spanish, which I'm not reading out loud. I think it's just Jack's question in Spanish. Yeah. What made you want to apply for a staff position? Well, I didn't really apply like everyone else did. Danny, when she wrote up the staff descriptions, said that they were looking for extra help writing up Wi-Fi releases. And so I said I could help with that, but I got a full writing position for some reason, which surprised me, but I've used it hopefully wisely. Cheeze, Kira64 asks, Cheeze Whiz say what? And LOL answer at mad face. Oh crap, what's the answer to this question? Oh, gravy boat. Right, I wrote it on my hand. It's still sort of there, but it's washed off since it's been a couple days. Yeah, don't ask. Monica or Soberquet something asks, explain briefly how you came about your undying love for all that is Monica and stuff. And then on the next page, who's messaging me? Crap. Next page, he asks, what do you love most about Monica? What do you love most about Monica's hair? What do you love most about Monica's chiseled, angelic face? I can go on. I'm sure you can. I think to answer all these questions, I'm just going to answer with, Monica is a sex god, and irresistible at that, so just, yeah, save the awkwardness. Okay, Link the Phantom asks, well, combo breaker, that's right, I'm the first girl to do a vlog since Danny and Hiroko haven't gotten their act together and done one yet. He asks, are you really a girl? Yes, I'm really a girl. I don't know what kind of question that is. Who is that in your avatar? That would be Kamina, the most epic anime character ever. Except for Haruhi. Don't want to be sacrilegious. But yeah, he's manly and very gorgeous and awesome. Yeah. What made you want to be on staff? I like helping people and writing. I like writing a lot. I like video games a lot, and I like friend codes a lot. So, you know, it sort of all worked out. And now here I am as a writer. Okay. Cameron says, do you know any other languages? I know Latin. How stupid is that? I know. No one speaks it, but it's a pretty awesome language, I have to say. And every time I look at his little avatar, it's like, yeah, ignore me. Mayaku asks, how old are you? 16. That's a weird question, I guess, sort of. What do you expect most out of E3? Well, sort of over, but I really was looking forward to a Pikmin 3 game, but sadly, nothing huge was announced about it. But I was pretty satisfied with what happened, like Metroid. Can't wait for Metroid. And what kind of games do you like to play? Oh god, that's a hard question. I play a lot of games, different kinds of games. I can't really say. Right now I'm Henry Hatsworth. I like puzzle games, so like Professor Layton is a good one. I really like Professor Layton. Hotel Dusk, Room 215. I like adventure, like good characters, good storylines. Metro Prime Hunters. I've been playing that a lot lately. I don't know why, because it's sort of not cool anymore, but, you know, whatever. And who's your favorite FCer ever? Say me's, can't talk. Say me, please, K, thanks, heart. Less than 3. Well, sure, Mayaku, you're totally my favorite friend Codian ever. Who else? Meeball asks, what was your first console/system? And if you remember, the first game you ever played? Oh, Game Boy Color. A yellow Game Boy Color was my first system. And the first game I ever played was Donkey Kong, you know, old school, with other add-ons for the color. I remember the Game Boy Color commercials. It was like the new thing. But no, my parents wouldn't let me get a real Game Boy, like, Advance. I'm always one step behind in the thing, you know? Would you change sex? No. I like being a girl, thank you. But maybe for like a week or a day or something, like a trial thing. It'd be fun to see what it would be like to be a guy, but I wouldn't stay a guy. You people are weird. Dangione asks, oh crap, it's Dangione or something. I figured I was pronouncing it wrong all my life yesterday. Whatever. Screw pronunciation. He asks, how sexy am I? Very sexy. Do you really like guy on guy? Do I? Yes, no, maybe.